My heart races at the thought of you, not just because of the physical connection we share, but because of the way your presence makes everything else disappear. My mind is consumed by the desire to feel you close, to hear your voice call out to me in the quietest of moments. Every time I close my eyes, I can feel you beside me. It's not just your touch I crave, but the way your energy blends with mine. You are a storm I want to drown in, and yet I find myself powerless to resist. The ache inside me is deeper than anything I've ever known, a yearning that only you can satisfy. It's not just your body I want, it's your soul, your mind, every part of you that makes you, you. There are moments when I feel as though my entire existence revolves around you, waiting for that one word, that one touch that will make everything right again. I long for you in ways I can't even express. In the quiet of the night, my mind drifts to you, your smile, your laugh, the way you make everything feel so much more vivid. I ache for you in ways that go beyond what words can say. I want to hold you so close that I can feel your heartbeat sync with mine, knowing that in that moment we are one. There's nothing I desire more than being lost in you. Your absence lingers like a shadow, casting a longing in every corner of my soul. I find myself reaching for you even when you're not there, chasing the feeling of being whole again. There's a tenderness to my longing, a depth to my desire. It's more than just a physical ache. It's the longing to connect, to truly know you in every sense of the word. You haunt my thoughts like an unspoken dream, constantly pulling me closer with a force I can't resist. All I want is to hear you whisper my name, to know that this yearning will one day be fulfilled. It's not just the heat of your touch that calls me. It's the way you make me feel alive in every moment. The way you make me remember what it feels like to truly want someone. Every conversation with you is a dance of desires unspoken, a balance between restraint and the pull of something so much more. I long for the moment when all of this is no longer just a wish. I want to lose myself in you, to let go of every thought except for the one that brings me closer to the person who can set my soul on fire. There's a power in your presence I can't ignore. With every word you speak, with every glance you give me, I feel my heart race faster. It's like I've become addicted to you, and I can't ever seem to break free. Every second apart from you feels like an eternity. The only thing that could make time stand still would be the moment I finally find myself within your embrace. My thoughts are consumed by the wonder of what it would feel like to truly be with you, It's not just your touch I crave, it's the way you make me feel completely alive. The distance between us only amplifies my desire. Every time I think of you, I ache for the feeling of being close to you once again, to have your touch erase all the tension inside me. There's a burning inside me, an unspoken need to be near you, to share moments that are only ours. I find myself yearning for you in ways I never knew were possible. I think of you every moment, and with each thought, the ache deepens. There is no place in this world where I could be more at peace than when I'm near you. In your absence, I am filled with a quiet longing. It's like my heart is lost, waiting for the rhythm of your presence to bring me back to life again. The anticipation of finally being together sends shivers down my spine. It's not just the physical connection I crave, it's the emotional closeness, the feeling of being wanted in every way. I dream of the day when we no longer have to fight this pull between us, when we can finally give in to the magnetic force that draws us closer with every passing moment. There's a quiet longing in my soul, one that only you can satisfy. The thought of being with you makes everything else fade into the background, leaving only a need for your closeness. You make me feel things I can't put into words. Every moment with you feels like a promise, a whisper of something deeper that I can't yet understand. My desire for you isn't just about the physical, though that too is undeniable. It's about the way your spirit connects with mine, the way you make me feel complete. In every moment I spend thinking of you, I realize that it's not just your body I want, it's everything about you that makes me feel like I've finally found where I belong. The way you look at me sends a thrill through me that I can't shake. It's a mix of longing, anticipation, and a promise of something more. I ache for what could be. Each thought of you ignites a fire within me, a desire to experience everything we could be together. It's not just about a physical connection, it's the emotional one that keeps me yearning. There's a space within me that only you can fill. Every time I close my eyes, I imagine what it would feel like to have you by my side, to finally share a quiet moment of longing turned into reality. The mere thought of you leaves me breathless. You've awakened something inside me that I didn't know existed, an unquenchable need to be near you, to share the deepest parts of ourselves. I want to feel every inch of you against me, not just because of the touch, but because of what it represents. The merging of two souls in a way that only true connection can bring. There's a softness to my longing, a quiet ache that only grows stronger with time. Every time you cross my mind, I find myself more drawn to you, unable to escape the pull. I've never known a yearning like this before, one that stretches into every corner of my heart, mind, and soul. It's not just about being near you, it's about being completely consumed by you. Every time I think of you, I feel a spark of electricity in the air. You've become a constant thought in my mind, and I long for the day when I can finally bring that thought to life. What I feel for you goes beyond the surface, beyond the physical attraction. It's the depth of our connection, the way you make me feel that calls me to you in ways I can't describe. The thought of you, of being near you, stirs something in me that I can't ignore. It's more than just wanting your touch. It's about the way you make me feel seen, understood, and alive. I've never wanted someone so deeply, not just for their body, but for their heart, their mind, and the way they make me feel like I'm finally home. Every second without you feels like an eternity. I crave your presence in a way that I can't quite explain, yet every thought of you pulls me closer, urging me to be with you. There's a hunger inside me that only you can satisfy. It's more than a physical need. It's a craving for something deeper, something real that I can only find with you. Every glance, every touch, every shared moment with you stirs something inside me that I can't resist. You have become my obsession, the one thought that keeps me awake at night. I find myself drawn to you in ways that I can't fight. It's not just the way you look at me, it's the way you make me feel like I'm the only one in the world that matters. There is a quiet urgency in my heart when I think of you, a constant reminder that I can't escape this need to be with you, to share something real and true. I long for the day when I no longer have to fight the longing within me, when I can finally surrender to the pull that draws me toward you, body and soul. Every time we are apart, I am left with an emptiness that only your presence can fill. There's no place I'd rather be than beside you, experiencing everything we are meant to be. Your absence has become a constant ache, a reminder of the need that only you can fulfill. It's not just your touch I want, it's the connection, the intimacy we share in every moment. I want to feel the depth of you, not just physically, but emotionally. There's something magnetic about you, something that calls to me in a way nothing else ever has. Every time I see you, I feel my heart race. There's an intensity to what we share, a connection that is both tender and powerful, a longing I can't seem to escape. You've awakened something inside me that is beyond words. It's not just about the passion, it's about the feeling of being understood, of being seen in a way that makes everything feel possible. There are moments when I can almost feel your touch, the warmth of your body against mine. I crave that connection, that closeness, more than anything else in this world. The longer I wait, the stronger my desire grows. It's not just about the physical, it's about the emotional bond we share, the intimacy that goes beyond words. In every whisper, every sigh, I hear you calling me. The connection between us is undeniable, and I can't ignore the way it makes my heart beat faster with each passing moment. There's an urgency in the way I long for you, a need to be near you that goes beyond the physical. You've become a part of me, and I can't ignore that connection any longer. With every day that passes, the pull between us only grows stronger. I want to feel every part of you against me, not just to satisfy a craving, but to experience something real, something lasting. There's something about you that makes everything feel so much more intense, a feeling that's both exciting and comforting all at once. I long to be near you, to experience everything we could share. The longer I wait, the harder it becomes to resist. You've awakened a hunger inside me that only you can satisfy, and I find myself constantly drawn to you in ways I can't explain.